All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just shared with you all. I just shared with you all the videos that you need to leverage from. Literally all the videos that you need to leverage from to build and grow this amazing business. But yesterday, or last week, we spoke about how to go to silver. We spoke about how to even retail your products. And if you missed last week, you can go on the YouTube channel, just Google Keron Matthias, and you'll be able to see last week's training. I shared it in all the groups. So just to recap on that, we talked about using the opportunity to taproot in your network. We talked about sharing the products with people. We talk about following up. We talk about getting the results to record. And we also talked about how to write our vision and set our goals and what we should put on our goal boards so that we can maximize our efforts. Now, what I want to talk to you about today, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can leverage a system to build a massive network. Now, you see all of those videos that I just shared with you, all of those videos, the reason why I shared each and every video with you is simply to show you, ladies and gentlemen, that you really don't have to do the talking to present the business to anybody. I spoke last week about the systems and leveraging the system, using the tool, not being the tool. You see, those tools that I shared with you guys are some very important tools, right? Let me just quickly set this up properly. Those are some very important tools towards business growth. Now, as I'm saying it already and I'm saying it again. Anybody who tries to be the tool, it's just a matter of time before you become frustrated and tap out. All right? Let me just put that on the board again. Now, using the tools, it is very important to use the tools because I can share these videos and have 100 people watching these videos all at once across the world, across the globe. And I can just be there sitting and relaxing while these videos work for me. The rich always talk about work smart. I mean, the money is in working smart and leveraging a system. All right. Now, here's how we're going to do this. Leveraging a system. Now, system, the acronym for system is to save yourself energy, money, and time. All right, save yourself time, energy, and money. All right. So if you're going to save yourself time, energy, and money, what's going to happen? You're going to have to use something that doesn't require you. And this whole business is set up to have you do as little work as possible after you'd have gotten somebody interested. All right. So people who are going to overexert themselves and who are going to exhaust themselves trying to do everything, good luck with that. But I'm promising you, I did not get to Sapphire doing all of that. Right? I know Lady Antoinette did not get to gold doing all of that. I know Lady Aisha did not get to platinum doing rose gold. Jade, let's see if we did more things. Doing all of that. Right? Neither did Lady Gift got to platinum doing all of that. So in order to hit the ranks and to really get where you want to go, ladies and gentlemen, I'm putting it out there. Use the tools, don't try to be the tools ever. It save yourself time, energy, and money. Okay? So with that on the table, here's the deal. If it is that you want a successful team running on a well-oiled machine, these are some of the things that you have to do. We see Jamaica doing these things every single night, night after night after night, right? And we have our calls, it's like clockwork. Our calls are like clockwork, like you can't miss it. It's every month, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday we leave those nights open for people who want to do private launch and so on and so forth. But our calls are like clockwork, right? Because we have a system running. Now I'm going to show you guys how you can use these videos to leverage the system as much as possible. Because you already have a winning system. Now here's the deal. I shared that Spanish video with you guys because I know most people on here are English speakers. I share that Spanish videos with you because recently a lot of people have been saying to me, Keron, I have somebody in Spanish. How do I get them on the Spanish card? I have somebody who barely speaks Spanish and I can only text them because I can use Google Translate and so on and so forth. When you have that Spanish video, it is very short, less than 5 minutes. You can share it and give somebody a full presentation of the business or a brief presentation, right? You have the English video that you can share as well and give somebody a brief presentation. So I see somebody put in the chat, they want the English version. You see, the Spanish version is also for you because remember, we're operating a global business. Our business is not limited to us. And our business right now, Vida Divina, operates mainly in Spanish-speaking countries and English-speaking countries. So once you have the tool that can get you reaching to these Spanish-speaking people fast and in mass, then ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you're already in the game to win. You see, you don't want to be operating in a minimal, in an abundant business. You don't want to be that person that is just trying to grab as small as you can, because the English-speaking market, I know it's large, but you don't want to limit yourself just there. You see, when you use that Spanish video and you share it with as many people as you possibly can share it with, so you can have them watching that video and then they say, how can I get some more information? You use your Google Translate, you get information and bam, you send them to the Spanish meeting because those are always being posted on HQ. You can literally carry a Spanish-speaking person through the entire exposure process without you have to say a single word to them because you don't speak their language, and you have them in their business, building, getting the mentorship that they needed, attach them to a system, and simply leveraging from them in their countries. Likewise, the English-speaking tools. So now we have the English-speaking videos and we have the Spanish-speaking videos, and I just laid that T video out there, even though we have many of those. So that T video is simply representing the videos that we have for the products. If it is Ghana that you want to tell the people about, we have the Ghana video. If it is Mars, we have that. Venus, we have that. You name the product, we have the videos that can share. So it's simply sharing to take you out of the way completely. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been saying this from last week. This system is designed with as little bit of you as possible in mind. So all you simply have to do, is invite the people to see the tools and take yourself out of the way. You see, the more you're invisible in this process, in this exposure process, is the better your prospects will be able to learn. And that's the first thing. The second thing, it helps to keep them consistent. The information is consistent. So the information is shared to everybody who you're sharing it to, and everybody's getting the same exact thing down to the middle. Now, what I'm going to give you, folks, what I'm going to give you right now is exactly what you can do and how you can do this. So that you would be able to have a schedule set up where you're exposing people on autopilot. All right? Now, if you're excited about this, drop some fire emojis in the chat box, because let me tell you, exposure, like when you hear about exposure and exposing people on autopilot, everybody should be happy because this whole business is centered around exposure. If people don't know what you have, they won't know how to come get it. If you have the cure for the biggest, baddest disease out there and nobody knows you have it, then there's absolutely no way that you're going to get a sale. So once you hear the word exposure, everybody should get excited. All right? So we talk about how you can get the people to take a look at the opportunity. Now, the first thing, everybody should have their notepads in hand. The very first thing that y'all need to do is get yourself a calendar. That's right, get yourself a calendar. I'm giving it to you step by step, guys. You see, after I finish giving you this training, there's absolutely no question that should be left on the board as to how do I build my business and grow my team. Last week, we spoke about what you can do to kickstart yourself on your road to silver. Now I'm going to give you the formula, the secret elixir to have your team coming right up behind you in synergy, building and growing their network just as much as how you are building and growing your network. Because remember, this is a system of leverage, right? It's a system of leverage. So you're going to need your team to be working as well. And I'm going to give you the secret elixir. I'm not leaving, I promise I'm not leaving anything on the table. By the end of this call, you'll be able to get everything. As a matter of fact, let me just see the time. It doesn't even take all that much time. I'm going to take the next 30 minutes and I'm going to lay it all out there. Guys, are you excited about this? Are you excited to have your team leveraging with you? I want you to type I am in the chat box. Just type I am excited. I am excited. I am excited. Let me see you type I am excited in the chat box. We have 100 plus people on here. If you're excited, I want you to see you type I am excited, because I am super excited for this. I am fired up for this. I am pumped up for this. I am ready to take you all to the next level. We're talking about the level where you don't have to even think again to deal with something financially. We're talking to the level where a lot of people say it's because of you why I did this. I'm talking about the level of greatness. So folks, if you're excited about this, come on, let me see you type I'm excited in the chat box. I'm looking at the chat right now. We have over 100 and plus people. I want to see 100 people type I'm excited. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We have 30 minutes on this call, folks. Let's do this. I'm going to share with you. I'm giving you my secret elixir. I'm giving you what it is that you need to use, what it is that you need to do, how, step by step. Listen, whenever you want to make it happen for yourself, because the secret ingredient in all of this is you. You can have all the information in the world, and if you do not use that information, folks, I'm telling you, there's absolutely nothing that will become of it. So many people have all the greatest information that they can possibly have. And guess where they took it to? The grave, because they did not use it. You see, information or knowledge is not power. It is your use of. It is what you do with these things that make it powerful. You see, you can know everything, as I said. The professors know everything. What are they doing with it? What are they doing with it? So when you're ready to make that happen for yourself, you're going to be able to go back to your notes and say, step 1, this is what I'm going to do. Step 2, this is what. Step 3, step 4. And you can simply do that and have your team follow with you, follow through with you, and create a massive and successful network. So let's go. Let me see those notepads. Come on, guys. Let me see those notepads. Let me see those notepads. Let me see those notepads. I want you to open your camera and let me see those notepads, because let me tell you, you're going to regret it if you do not write these down. If you do not put pen to paper and start writing down this information, everything that I'm about to say from here on in, let me see them notepads. Let me see them books. Let me see them pens. Let me see them books. Let me see them pens. I'm seeing you, Sean. I'm seeing you, Gerald. I'm seeing you, Denise. I'm seeing you guys. Come on, let me see them notepads. Let me see them pens. Because, guys, folks, I promise you, ears have not heard, eyes have not seen what we're going to be able to do when we use this simple system of leverage, this step-by-step system of leverage. I'm telling you guys, I mean, I'm not kidding you. I'm sapphire because of these things. And within the next, I told you, within the next 90 days, leading up to the 31st of December, we're hawking out over 50 brand new silver leaders. Are you one? Step 1, get your calendar. Get your calendar. You see, if you do not have your calendar, folks, if you do not have your calendar, I want you to write this down. If you do not have a calendar, then you cannot create a schedule. If you do not have a schedule, then you will not be guided. And if you're not guided, then you're going to be all over the place, literally. See, we talk about goals. Your goals should be intertwined into your calendar. Because when you have your calendar, you know on day 1 I do this, on day 2 I do that, on day 3 I do this, and so on, and so forth, and so on, and so forth. So get your calendar. Get your calendars up. That's the first thing. The next thing, you're going to make dates. There are 7 days in the week. 7 days. So the first thing that you want to do, and I'm an expert at this, Lady Kamal. I don't know if Kamal is on here. Lady Kamal Williams Lariston. I don't know if you're on here, but she's excellent at this. When she started out building Vida Divina, she had to get her timetable because she had everything in her timetable. So you have to have your timetable for the business. So when you get your calendar, you have 7 days in the week. The first thing you want to take out is your spiritual time. That's the first thing. Take your spiritual time and you're going to say, okay, I worship the Lord on this day, or I worship the Lord, and that way you're going to write that down. So if it is that you worship the Lord on a Saturday, we know we worship God every single day, but I mean the day that you congregate with people of your faith to worship on a particular day. If that is Saturday, you mark it off. If it is a Sunday, you mark it off. So you know that that's your worship day. That's the first thing on the calendar. All right? Guys, you following me so far? The next thing that you want to have on your calendar is, if you're doing this business part-time, your 9-to-5 job. So you know that your 9-to-5 job is going to be from X time to X time every day. Guys, I'm giving it to you. And what I'm giving to you, when I'm finished, there shouldn't be a question in the world as to how you're going to allocate the time for this business. Because people always say, oh, I'm so busy. Oh, I'm super busy. I'm giving you the secret formula. So you're going to get to your family, you're going to put them in on your calendar. All right? You're going to get everybody in your household and you're going to put them in on your calendar. So you're going to let them know from Monday to Friday, from 9 to 5, I go to work, or whatever your work hours is. You put them down. So you're going to say, all right, I'm working from this time to this time. So this is what I'm going to do next. After you finish, put your work hours down, folks, you're going to now allocate family time. You're going to put your family time on your books. And when you put your family time on your books, you're going to let your family know that, hey, listen, from this time to this time, it's going to be us. From this time is this time, it's going to be us. All right? So when you put that all down there, what you're going to know, put on your calendar, guys, is time for your business. So if on your calendar, you have 4 hours per day, 5 days a week, then those 4 hours per day and those 5 days a week, you're going to shut down everything else. And you're going to lock in to your Vida Divina business as if you're part-time. If you're full-time and you're going to work this business 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, or 12 hours a day, you know you're going to lock in those times. And between those times, you're not going to have anybody at all interrupt you. Right? It's simply that. So during that time, remember, you're part-time and you already spoke with the family that this time I'm going to be doing my Vida Divina business. So from the hours, for example, from 4 until 9, Vida Divina. Nobody should be messing around with you from that time, because you'd have already given them their time. You'd have already gone to work. You'd have already done everything that you need to do to get to your business. All right? I want you to follow me on this, guys. Then you're going to see the roadmap unveiling as to how you can make this happen. Remember, we're talking about leveraging a system. Now, during those times that you allocate for your Vida Divina business, during this time, this is what you're going to do. You're going to organize yourself in such a way where you're taking the opportunity to present the business to minimum every day, 10 people, minimum. We talked about that last week, about sharing the products with people. So when you're sharing the products, all of these people would have had the opportunity to share the products with that would have supported your business and support their own bodies with the amazing herbs that these products have. Then you'll be able to talk to these people about the business, and this is how you'll present the business to them. First time, you share the videos. You see, by sharing your videos, folks, you're actually giving them a 3-minute brief presentation that they can get enough information to get an idea as to what you're about. All right? They'll get enough information to get an idea as to what you're about. So you're going to have your videos going up to these people and you're giving them a presentation, a brief presentation. Now, here's the deal. The presentation that you're giving them with this video, it is something to get them interested to come to the Zoom overview or to come to a live home meeting, however you want to do it. But you're giving them enough information to do what? Book the next meeting. We talk about the purpose of the meeting is to book another meeting. That's the purpose of the meeting, to book another meeting, right? So when you invite people to a seminar, when you invite them to whatever it is that you invite them to, and they come and they see it, the purpose of that exposure is to get them to our next exposure. And I did a whole training on that. You guys can go to YouTube and type Team Divinity and type my name, Keron Matthias, and you'll see the whole training that I did on mastering the art of the three-way call. The purpose of a meeting, when you get somebody to see what you have to offer, is to get them to another meeting. That's the purpose. And I'm going to drop that in the group as well, so I'm not going to go over that. Now, you share the videos with them, they see the videos, you invite them to the next meeting, which is the opportunity overview. Now, folks, we're doing four official opportunity overview every single week, official ones in Jamaica, because we know that 4 official exposures is enough to have as many people exposed as possible in a short period of time. Opportunity overview on a Sunday. And we know a lot of leaders do their own thing, but I'm talking about the official ones. On Sunday evening at 8, we have our live opportunity overview. On Tuesday evening at 8, on Wednesday evening at 8, and on Thursday evening at 8, we have 4 official overviews, all right? So here's the deal. On all of those calls, you want to have minimum 10 people invited every time, minimum. As many people as you possibly can, you want to get on there, but minimum, not less than 10. So if you're talking to 10 people daily, and we have 4 exposure points, official exposure points per week. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're doing this business on a 5-day week, you'd have spoken to 50 people. And you only need 40 people to get on the calls, right? So you have 10 extra people that you would have exposed this business to, that you can say, okay, I'm doing the math to invite all of these people on. So here's 10 extra people who can show up for me. Fine if they show up, but I only need 40 this week. Folks, by the time you get to week 4, and you're going to see where the magic happens. You would have exposed, if you're exposing 10 people per day, and you're doing this 4 days per week, by the time you get to week 4, guess how many people you'd have exposed? 160 people. That's how many people you would have exposed. Now, here's the sweet part to this. Ensure that everybody who you expose, ensure that you follow up with them. Also, make sure that at least 4 of those people, have the means to start the business right away, providing they want to get started. And we talked about that last week as well. We said, don't even have the means, how we can get them started. All right? So you have to make sure that every single week you have 10 people on. Now, here's where the magic happens. Remember, we talked about leveraging a system. If it is that you are doing this and you have your whole entire team doing the same exact thing, you just expose 160 people in a month, and you have 10 team members, 160 times 10, folks. 160 times 10, that's 1,600 people in your team who would have been exposed to the business opportunity within that month. Now, providing what you saw when you got started, do you think if you're exposing 160 people within your team on a monthly basis, your team wouldn't be growing at a rapid rate? Honestly, if you're exposing to all of what we have right now, all of the exposure points, all the systems that we have, if you're exposing in your team 160 people per month, you wouldn't have a massive team in a short period of time. Folks, I'm giving you the secret elixir, but here's how it's sweeten the deal. If it is that you expose 160 people in month 1 within your network, in month 2, I promise you it's not going to be 160 again. I promise you. It may be 3,000 plus people in month 2. In month 3, oh goodness, the numbers are mind-boggling. Remember, we talk about exposure. Folks, I told you I'm going to give you all the secret elixirs. I'm giving it to you. People have been saying they want more training. People have been saying, Keron, I want to know how to do this thing. I'm giving it to you right now. I'm giving it everything to you. So this is how you do it. Right? Step by step. Step by step. So if in month 4, remember month 1, if we're working at the same simple principles, right? Let me get my calculator. We're working on the simple principles, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how many people you would have in 3 months being exposed to your business. And once you have the system keep going on, I'm gonna show you how you can truly leverage these systems and maximize your effort and your team effort to make your team great. So we have 1,600 people in month 1, all right? Providing that you only have 10 people in your whole entire team, exposing 10 people per meeting, which you have 4 meetings per week, right? So in month 2, if we're working with the same principle, so we have 3,500 in month 2, exposed, 3,500 brand new people, right? So in month 3, we have 6,000 people exposed in month 3. Folks, let us say 10% of this total number became a part of your business, which would be 600, right? In month 3. So for month 1, we would have probably 160 people. And month 2 would have the 3,500 would have 350 people. And then in month 3, you have 600 people. Do the math on all of that. So we're doing this continuously, ladies and gentlemen, for a 12-month period. For a 12-month period. And every time you have all of these people exposed, 10% join. Folks, I don't know about you, but these numbers are mind-boggling. These numbers are mind-boggling. All that is required is a few years to do the work, because we already put the systems out there for you to leverage. All that is required of you is to do the work. Once you're doing the work on a weekly basis, focus with your team on exposing these people, then automatically you're going to have a winning team leveraging the system, because everybody would have shared these videos with, and they sit down and they watch a video and they say, hey, tell me some more. They say, okay, great. Within the interest of time, you know, I'm having a web conference. I'm launching my business Tuesday night at 8 or Wednesday night at 8, you name it. I'm going to have, and we talked about last week, edifying the presenters, and you edify your presenter, you know, and you say, are you free at this time to hop onto the call? Person says, sure. Okay, great. You put that person down in your book. Next person, remember, they said, tell them about it. You're not going to be blabbing about how the compensation plan work and how the products work. You just share the video with them. You're going to now put them on a Zoom call. Take yourself out of the way. Take yourself out of the way and go hide. Use the tools. Don't try to be the tools. Somebody steal product. Hey, tell me about this. You share the videos. Somebody say, hey, tell me some more about this business. You share your videos. You drop them onto the call. That is how you build your business. Use the tools. Hide yourself and use the tools. Let the tools do the work for you. There's a reason why they're created. Right? So when you're using the tools, guess what that does? That shows somebody that is coming in the business that they don't have to be the one presenting the opportunity either. All they have to do is share the videos. I remember I joined the business just because of a video that I saw. Because I realized that I didn't have to do all. They said, all I have to do is share the videos, Keron. I said, share the video. And I did in my first day, folks, of being in that business. I hit the branch rank just by sharing the videos. Right? So share them. So when somebody come in and they say that, hey, I don't have to be telling anybody about these things that I don't know. Let me reach out to a couple of my friends and share the videos and get everybody in the culture of sharing the videos. And they're sharing the videos. And then when the person reaches back out to them, they're inviting them to the call. And then the person reaches back out to them, they're setting up a three-way call. And then they're doing the same thing and carrying everybody through the channel. We can build this business so fast and so big, guys. If you ever see what's in my eyes, that's in my eyes. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a Gerald Morris hit a diamond rank in the next 3 to 6 months. I'm seeing Keron Gray hit diamond. I'm seeing Kemi. I'm seeing Lady Gift. I'm seeing Lady Faith. I'm seeing Jody David. I'm seeing so many diamonds coming out of this business just by people sharing these videos. Folks, it's powerful stuff. It is amazing stuff. When you're sharing these videos and you're allowing your team to do the same thing, and that's why your team will be able to invite as much people on, because everybody's sharing the videos and nobody's trying to be an encyclopedia. All right? Everybody's sharing the videos. So people may say, oh, but I just got this person on. Okay, they got on today, have them start sharing the videos now. Have them getting the opportunity and share the videos with people. Have them reaching out and sharing the videos with people. It doesn't matter when they get started. They can share the videos because we're already sharing videos. That's the easiest thing to do. This is the simplest business to build. Simple. Simple. You have to understand that. But some people overcomplicate it. Why? Because, oh, I have to know as much as I can about the product before I start doing it. Oh, I have to know about the business and the compensation plan. Oh, I have to know about it. You don't have to know nothing to share a video. Absolutely nothing. Folks, are you getting this? Are you really understanding what I'm sharing with you right now? Share the videos and invite the people to come on to the calls. Now, here's the sweet part. Here's the sweet part. Whilst you're building your business, you want to build up your team and build camaraderie. You want to build your team up and build camaraderie. Now, here's how you do that. You can set up a particular target within your team, within a little group to hit. And one of the teams I see that is greatly, Dream Vida, big up Father Blazer, right? Dream Vida, Javon always have some competition. He always has some competition among his group. Hey, if it's even credit, you guys can win some credit. The people who have the most, sell the most this week, get some credit. The people who do this, get that. The people who do this, get that. Guys, put incentives among your teams. Everybody on this call today is a leader. You're your own leader. You are your own leader. Right? Show some incentives out between the teams. So guys, listen, this week, we're gonna aim to invite minimum 10 people at each opportunity meeting. The person who is successful at inviting somebody, 10 people every single meeting, that person will win and you put the prize in. Heck, you guys can have everybody contribute some money to the prize. Say, hey guys, listen, we're going for the pool. Let's all put $500 in the pool. Let's all put $200 in the pool. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. And everybody throw some money in the pool. I will say, okay, the person who invite all of these 10 people for every single call, we're going to give that person this. The second runner-up going to get that, and the third runner-up going to get that. And you have everybody working towards this common goal. It is simple. It is simple. Praises is important. When somebody achieves what it is that the team set out to achieve, that person ought to be recognized. So you have to recognize your team members that are making it happen. You put them up in your group, and we're going to have a recognition. I used to have a recognition daily. We're going to start having a recognition daily for the groups again. Let's put a recognition daily up. The person who sells the most tea in the week, the person who recruits the most people, the person who invites the most people on a call, the person who talks to the most people, the person who shared the most video links, so on and so forth. Right? Recognize the people. Let them know that you know that they're there. Let them know that what they did is valid. It is very important that we do. It is very, very important that we do. All right? So guys, listen to me. If it is that you want to build a massive business, these are the secret sauce. The secret sauce. First thing, use the tool, don't be the tool. Set your calendar up so that you can have a schedule. Put all that it is that you need in your calendar and explain to your family when their time is and when their time is not, so that you can work during the time that you allocate for your business. And when that time comes, do the work. Lock yourself in, focus, and do the work, because you're doing it for your family and for yourself anyway. All right? Share as many of the videos as possible to as much people as possible by first asking them their permission, and we talk about the who do you know question, and then you share the videos. Preferably people, as the CEO said, who you'd have sold the products to already. And there's some exceptions, because you know some business people who are just business savvy. Once they see something like this, they're going to take it off. Right? Now we talk about following the system. The 4 meetings, well, that's for Jamaica, right? And the Caribbean. I know the African team has a setup. I'm not sure of the setup. I'm going to invite Mama Gift to come on and share the setup that the African team have, so that you guys can know exactly how you can leverage the system that you guys have going. Because I know we're on different time zones, right? So that's simply how it is. That's simply how it is, right? Have your team work towards the common goal. Have an incentive for people who are doing this. And also, very, very importantly, recognize your people how they should be recognized when they achieve what it is that the team set out to achieve. That's simply how you build a business. That is simply how you build a business, folks. All right? Another important thing I want to talk about in building and growing a massive business. You see, when you're building, when you're focused and building and growing a massive team like this, you're going to have the opportunity to meet and greet a lot of new people. We spoke about taprooting last week, and it is very important to taproot. Because a mentor of mine once said, you're always 6 persons away from anybody in the world that you want to meet. 6 people away. You're always 6 people away from anybody in the world that you want to meet. So when you're focused on building and growing your network, or you're taprooting, I promise you that anywhere you want to take your business, anywhere you see your business going, that is exactly where it will go. That is exactly where your business will go. So from now until the 31st, ladies and gentlemen, from now until the 31st, I'm not saying we're going to stop there, but I'm saying we're going to have as many people have a merrier Christmas as possible, right? As many people have as merrier Christmas as possible. Mama Gift, I just ask you to unmute. You can go ahead and unmute and share with us the schedule that you guys have over there in Africa, so that the team can leverage it. Because I know a lot of time I've been calling and you're on your Zoom call doing your thing, but the thing is I don't know the schedule. Mama Gift, I just ask you to unmute. We're not getting Mama Gift today. All right, let me see. Lady Annie Dominic. I just asked Lady Annie Dominic to unmute. I know I'm going to be getting somebody from the African. All right, anybody from the African team, can just quickly raise your hands and I'll unmute you. You can share the schedule with us. All right. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so very much. I mean, it is my esteemed pleasure to be here with you today doing this training. And I promise you that once you do everything that is required of you to make it happen, then there's absolutely no way that you will not have a massive team in a very, very short period of time building and growing this business. All right? So thank you so very much again for your time. And let me say a special blessings to each and every one of you out there. If you're watching this video even from YouTube or from Facebook or you name it, somebody shared it with you, believe me, these principles will make your business as massive a success as anything that you can probably imagine out there. It's a blessing.